Hello, you beautiful nerds. Welcome to the Drunk Banthas podcast, where we talk about sci-fi, fantasy, horror, and all the popular art that we love. Also, we do it drunk.
Mostly drunk.
Mostly drunk. Always encouragement, never mandatory. I am Jedi Master Grayson, and I'm joined, as always, by my co-host and brother Bill. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How y'all doing out there in the world? Good to be with y'all.
So excited about tonight's show. We are talking about Pluribus. We are talking Stranger Things Season 5. And as always, we're talking shit.
Always.
As you can see, our buddy Jeff is not going to be joining us here tonight. He's a little under the weather. He'll be back next week for Jeff's Comic Book Corner and to discuss episode 7 of Pluribus. Get well soon, Jeff. We'll see you next week. But in the meantime, in between time, let's talk about some other cool content.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Have you ever watched a movie from your childhood and thought it doesn't quite hold up like you remember? Well, then you would enjoy our bi-weekly series, Does It Hold Up?, where we revisit classic genre films with a special guest to help us determine if it is as good or as bad as we remember. It's a whole lot of fun, so you should check it out.
Please check out the Drunk Banthas channel. They clearly are ready for being seen at a higher level.
Back to the show.
And I also want to remind you guys to tune into the Bantha Bunch every Thursday at 8:15 p.m. Pacific time. Bill, what are you guys going to be talking about this week?
Oh, man. This week, we're going to be talking about It. Welcome to Derry.
Okay, gotcha.
Thursday?
You said you're going to be talking about it. It's like it. What? What is it?
We're going to be talking about it. We're going to be talking about it. And it's going to be on Thursday at 8:15 p.m. Pacific time. Every Thursday, we don't miss a day. Episode 100 next week.
Ooh, awesome.
Episode 100 next week. So please come by. If you are a Bantha and you know what I'm talking about, then come on through, man. We'll be doing a giveaway. I don't know what we're going to give away, but it's going to be some merch, maybe some pins from T-Pins, maybe some Nerds at Night merch, you know.
Okay.
But we're going to do it. That's all that matters. I need to get that Dragon Ball Z version of myself.
Oh, yeah. That'd be dope.
Oh, that was dope. Should just get Noah to make a real one.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Get Noah. He'll do a much better job. But yeah, shout outs to Bantha Bunch. Definitely check that out. We're gonna have to jump in on the conversation because I definitely watched the last episode of Welcome to Derry, and I had to talk about it with somebody.
I also want to celebrate a really dope thing that happened to me today. I was able to move one of the drops to the pads. And
use of well, let's see how we say that. Acetaminophen.
Congratulations on that technological achievement.
Acetaminophen. Is that okay? Use of.
But yeah, guys, definitely make sure to check that out this Thursday. And also consider perusing through our merch store where we have hats, hoodies, shirts, mugs, and all kinds of cool stuff with our stupid name on it. Get a nice, fine hoodie like the one that Bill's rocking here, the Cracker Barrel Drunk Banthas hoodie. But we got a lot of hoodies and t-shirts, mugs.
Acetaminophen.
So definitely check that out. Yeah, I could hear it. But definitely check that out in the store tab on the Drunk Banthas YouTube channel. But let's just go ahead and get into the nitty gritty. Let's talk about what we're talking about. What are we talking about? We're talking about Apple TV Plus's new sci-fi series. Pluribus. Episode 5 got milk.
It sound way nasty.
Yeah,
it sound nasty.
I don't appreciate the title of this episode, but I guess it's appropriately gross because we do get a gross reveal at the end of the episode.
use of
Just to remind you guys, we're gonna be talking about episode 5 and 6 because we didn't cover episode 5 or last week. So yeah, we're doing a little catch up.
Yeah. Sorry. Last week we did Avatar. No, not Avatar. Last week we did
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. And then this week next week we got an Avatar review coming. Y'all check that shit out.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely check that out when the movie drops on the 19th. And we're still going to be talking about Stranger Things later on today. We're doing an episode by episode just to make sure that we can cover everything. So we'll be doing episode 2 tonight, episode 3 next week, and continue our conversation with Pluribus. But yeah, let's talk about Got Milk. After Zosha is returned to the hospital, Laxmi, one of the immune, calls Carol and berates her for disrupting the others. Carol naps, during which the entire Albuquerque population departs, leaving a recorded message telling Carol that they need some space from her. Even though this is just like a big alien hive mind thing, it's gotta feel weird to be dumped by an entire city. That's gotta
an entire city and 14 other people, 12 other people who just don't want to fuck with you.
Yeah, the only other people,
who could have a choice. They said, "No, fuck you, bitch."
Yeah, like nah,
which I don't understand why. Actually, like,
yeah, she's not that off-putting. Like that, you don't want to talk to the only other, one of the few other people like you on Earth.
It's so fucking weird that they do it that way. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's me, but I just feel like they haven't actually had a real good reason. But it does make sense, kind of, because people are really stupid and like nobody really seems to do anything that seems logical when it comes to what at least people who are like-minded like myself would feel. And I feel more like-minded with this character Carol than I probably should. Way more than I probably should, because she's just an angry person, and I don't, but it's just that I can't understand somebody taking over my body and me just being cool with it either.
Yeah, no, she's justifiably angry, I think, in this series. Like, she has a reason to be as mad as she is, and I'm definitely,
and she's not going to take it anymore.
We're not gonna take it.
I'm mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore.
Network. But yeah, I do think that, like, I'm more fan of Carol as well. I think that I would be probably reacting the same way that she is, and who knows how she would be reacting if Helen was still alive.
Who knows?
But I like that we had that episode where we see how all the other non-affected people are reacting to the situation, just to get an idea of, I don't know, it shows even more her seclusion and her loneliness, that she's literally the only person who thinks the way that she thinks.
Seclusion, loneliness, it just dives into the fact that these people are actually creepy. Like, this joining thing is creepy. Like, there is nothing not creepy about it, in my opinion. Simulation Presents, at the Simulation Presents, y'all go check it out on YouTube. He says, such a phenomenal episode. And what up, Fifth Bantha? Fifth Bantha got his name back. You know what I'm talking about? y'all go tap in with
take it from him.
They try to take it. Whitey will take it. Whitey will take it. He'll take it. Hey, Whitey will take it. He'll take it. Whitey will take it, and he'll be on his way.
We haven't had to sing that one in a minute.
Hey, Whitey, you know what? He just been taking people lately. So,
yeah, it hasn't been like even funny to sing that song.
Yeah, no, the nigga just been taking people, so it's like, yo.
Mr. President, thanks.
Thank you for that interlude, Mr. President.
Simulation Present says, I feel more in line with the Mexican brother looking for signals. Yeah, I do like his character as well. He's a little too angry to the point where he's not being productive because he let his anger cloud his judgment when he had that conversation with Carol, because he would have been able to twig that she's not infected like everybody else just from her behavior.
Yeah, he might be a little slow. You know why I said that? We're talking about the what's his name?
Yeah, what's his name? Yeah, the dude in Paraguay.
He's Paraguayan, not Mexican. Laura, what up? What up? Guess who's back? I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Shout out to Laura. Shout out to Laura.
Definitely deserve
been missed
for that.
Been missed.
Damn, I didn't have that character's
I was trying to give you I was trying to give you some time. I think it's like Paraguayan, Pagwan, Wagwan.
Yeah, I think it's Wagwan. Manusos.
I said that was my next one.
But yeah, like it is interesting what happens with him in the episode 6. But yeah, before we get to that, let's talk about some weirdness that's happening in this episode. Cause yeah, like after everybody leaves Albuquerque, she records a video message to the other 12 immune, explaining what she's learned and asking for their help. Trying to prevent wolves from digging in her garbage, she takes her trash to town and discovers a large number of empty milk cartons from a local dairy. She then investigates and finds that instead of milk, the dairy was producing a strange fluid created from a bagged crystalline substance. Carol performs tests on the bagged substance, recording her observations in the video to the immune. She postulates the others drink it to maintain to maintain the hive mind.
I said, well, let's see how we say that.
Yeah. These last 2 episodes, I don't know. I'm thinking that I'm not a huge fan of this show. Because I'm assuming that the show is going to make a change at some point, because you can't really milk 3 seasons out of this show, and I think that Vince Gilligan is planned for at least 3 seasons. But I think I'm in the minority where I think that a lot of these scenes just take a little too long to get going. We'll talk about episode 6, that James Bond scene went on for fucking ever. It's a sight gag that's like 5 seconds and it went on for 5 minutes.
You know what it reminded me of?
What?
Reminded me of this.
Take that message to your people.
So long. Oh my God, I hadn't seen that in so long. It was so goddamn long.
It goes on forever.
Oh
Jesus.
my God. Laura says, wait, is it Laura? Anyway. She said, oh my God, guys, I didn't know you were talking about Pluribus. I've got a lot to say. Yeah, he's Paraguayan, but the actor is actually Colombian. It's very funny when you speak Spanish. I think that's hilarious. There was somebody talking about accents and people speaking Spanish in different languages. Oh, it was Korean, a Korean line in Black Panther where they go to the underground fighting rink, and the lady is clearly Korean but doesn't speak Korean. So she was saying, the actress, she was saying something in Korean, but it was like said in a weird way. So people in Korea were like, what the
fuck? Hey, dialect coaches, not everybody is great at their job.
I mean, sometimes it just, I ain't got time to be sitting here and waiting till you get it right. It sounded good to me. I'm American. Sounded good to me. Let's hear more, Laura. Let's hear more what you got to say, because Alex doesn't like the show so far. He says, Fifth Banthas says Carol broke Zosha, so they have to keep her away and keep her from breaking more of them.
Yeah. I totally understood. Yeah, like
let me figure out if I can help you like this show. Come on, tell me what you don't like, and I'll rock with you.
Yeah, so far
I'm not saying that I don't agree with you or do agree with you. I'm just
I like how I like how contemplative it is, like on paper, like the philosophical nature of raising these questions that it's raising. But just the nature, the episodic, the narrative nature of the show, of just Carol having new discoveries that I feel like she should have already discovered, and then having these revelations and then try to tell somebody and then realize nobody cares. I was like, yeah, we've done this a couple of times. And the revelation that we get later about, like, her giving consent, spoilers for the next episode, but I mentioned that in episode 1 that because if they can't harm you, or episode 2, it's like, if they can't harm you, then just tell them don't harm me, or tell them I don't want you to do this, and they won't be able to do it. And then by episode 6, she finds that out. It's like, it just feels like it's taken way too long to get a lot of this information. Yeah, I'm waiting for something to happen on this show.
Go ahead, read this one.
Laura says, you know how Jacob Collier is your favorite musician's favorite musician. Vince Gilligan is your favorite writer's writer, and this show is done for writers. I agree with Alex.
That's kind of what you were saying, but in the sense though, but you don't like it. But I mean, you basically said though that this is, and it is for writers. I think we were talking about it earlier. I think a lot of this show is made for visual directors of photographies and directors, and maybe some writers in there too as well, Laura, because we were just talking about a lot of the show is the shots. Yeah. What is being presented to us? What is being told? What story is being told with these shots? Because a lot of this show is just getting these massive shots, these over the shoulder sharp cuts, like very long shots where you get long hallways or long sides of a building or long shots of a restaurant or whatever. So long, angled, wide.
Yeah, he likes the very stylized.
My hands are white.
Just keep him out of frame.
Yeah, my hands out of frame.
But yeah, he definitely has a stylized visual storytelling. And yeah, you kind of essentially have to do a lot of that because it's just one main character. Essentially, it's kind of like I Am Legend or Castaway or something like that. Simulation Presents says in the chat, Pluribus over Severance Foundation and any other science fiction show who dropped from me. Hard disagree personally. Simulation Presents. I'll throw Silo in there as well as over Pluribus if we're just talking Apple TV Plus shows.
Looks like Laura says it's also some now you done did it to me, Alex. And also some mid CGI
use of
I can't think of any CGI in this show.
Well, it's got to be all CGI when you're talking about the fucking all of Las Vegas being empty,
right,
and all of Albuquerque, New Mexico having no one in it. The Air Force One flying, it's like which I don't know. Now, Laura, I don't know. Alex didn't notice any of that, so might be some pretty decent CGI. I don't know. Maybe
Those might have been the times I fell asleep. I'm just joking.
you were just so mad and unsure of what's going on. You're just like, well, what the absolute hell?
That's the thing.
Am I supposed to be paying attention to here?
I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure why she doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
No, you don't know. There's a lot of things you don't know, which is why you're getting frustrated, because there's a lot of things you don't know. You're waiting for these answers, and this bitch can't catch up.
I feel like yes.
It's like, I understand it because I have the same issue. Not that I don't think that I don't like it. I just know what they're doing, and it's taking a long time to get there. And not that I know like the story or where we're gonna go. I do have a theory. I got a theory. Oh,
theory time.
That's the wrong button.
No, that's not the
use of.
Wait, that's not it either. Can I just make one more mistake? Thank you, guys.
Banthas said in the chat, I saw someone on YouTube that pointed out the pronouns used are being hints too when they are we or when there is an individual. Yeah, I did notice. Yeah, like they always refer to themselves as we, which is just like even further of indication that these people are just basically dead.
But hints to what? Or are you just feeling like it's hints to the fact that everybody's just already dead, or they're all joined? Or I mean, I'm just curious because I want to know, nigga. I want to hit the button. Laura says, but hey, I'm not a hater. We need to give the show a chance. Saul started slow and it became one of my top 5. And to that point, a lot of y'all love Breaking Bad, and most of y'all told me it don't get good till season 3. So you should be able to be pretty patient with this show if you were able to watch that show for fucking 3 seasons before you started liking it. And I'll just point that out.
Yeah, I do think that the first season of Breaking Bad was pretty slow. It was only like 8 episodes. It was like those writer strike issues for that whole first season. There's a lot of reasons why that show first season wasn't great, but yeah, sometimes it just takes a while for a show to pick up. Hopefully this picks up. Well, Banthas said in the chat, when Carol broke Zosha, it wasn't just losing hardware.
They experienced genuine loss of a soul from their collective.
Yeah, which
you get that one.
Yeah, that's a good way of looking at that, because I'm sure it's a very new experience for them. They just like, I don't know what to do with this. I do not want this feeling ever again. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Banthas says that's why they all cried. Yeah, we'll see if like they end up deciding to get closer to her now. I
think it's even less of a reason to get closer to her now, because fact of the matter is they know, like, what they're not telling the rest of the people who aren't infected is that she knows that there's a way to reverse it, and that they know that she knows there's a way to reverse it. In my opinion, that's the real reason that they're avoiding her. Because they haven't said, oh, we're avoiding you because you tried to harm us, or we're avoiding you because you caused us a lot of stress and we don't want to deal with that or have. They're saying we need our space.
Yeah.
Shout out to old dude from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, too. The lawyer dude. He's the voice on the phone telling her.
Oh, that's awesome. Good for him.
What's his name? I forget his name.
I forget his name too, but
I saw him in something, and I was telling you about it the other day. I took a picture of it, and it was like old, and I can't remember what it was. You remember that? I took a picture of him, and you were like, "Who is this?" I was like, "God damn, you the one like the nigga. You be forgetting who he is every time." But anyway, sorry, I ain't mean to interrupt.
Fitbit also said in chat they fixed her after the grenade, but couldn't after the truth serum.
But she didn't die after the truth serum.
Yeah, she's not dead. I guess she's probably still
They just
like
took her.
a coma or whatever, and they just took her away.
He also Fifth also says if she figured out how to pull one back from them, they can't lie if she asked them about it.
Yeah.
If she figured out how to pull one back from them, they can't. Oh, one of the
Yeah.
One. So he's saying
So
for those
it
who may be
works.
as confused as I was, he's saying that they can maybe Carol can take a person out of the hive mind, but then they can't lie if she asks them about it.
Right. They if it worked, they wouldn't be able to lie if you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Should they be like, yes, you were able to disconnect 442,760 people, but we killed all of them bitches because we were like, nigga, fuck our protocol.
Simulation Present said, I think they are going to use that Vegas dude. Remember, he gets a phone call, and then after the next morning, he tells her about the stem cells. I think she's teaching them bad habits. Okay. So you think that they're learning to basically lie better from Carol, and they're using this Vegas dude as just like a proxy for their bullshit. Is that what you're positing?
Sounds like a posit that he has posited, and you have composited the ideas of thinking of the words that a person would say when a person thinks.
Very well said.
Thank you. See,
let's talk about this.
See, Simulation Present says yes.
Ooh-wee! This nigga got some $1 million words, don't he?
I'll tell you, I got words, man.
That would be interesting, and I do think that they are manipulating him to a certain extent. Like, I feel like Vegas dude is like, he's just so caught up in how much control and power he has in this new world, that he's not able to see how he's actually being manipulated by the hive mind. And we were saying this earlier, but shout outs to Vegas dude, because he must have had a weird life before this too.
Yeah, that
not like even 7 days before he decides.
That's the question in the chat. That's the question in the chat. What do y'all believe what do y'all think this dude was doing before he did this? Because so you pointed out, Alex, off pod, 7 days has passed, man. A week, big dog. This nigga in the less than 2-3 days was like, yeah, let me get all the bitches in the world. And I got a weight limit. And also, can I get Air Force One? I want to make love in the Oval Office like Bill Clinton.
Also, I want some Air Force Ones.
And also, yeah, while you're at it, let's get a pair of black Air Force Ones with white laces. I like that. I'm weird like that. I like that. And also, yeah, I want to do all this other weird shit. It's like, what kind of life did you lead before this? And clearly wasn't this one.
Yeah.
But then
it had to be.
You must have had no friends. There's been no grieving period for you whatsoever. And at least these other people are like damaged.
Yeah.
They're like living like it's normal, but they're clearly damaged. Like that Pakistani Indian lady. She was like way too comfortable with what's going on. Like, your 7-year-old son know about cunnilingus, and you gotta sit up in that shit with that nigga. That weird to me.
Yeah, she's gonna wake up screaming one day, and she's not gonna know why.
Yeah, if your fucking shit prolapse and motherfucker bottom fall out that motherfucker, he gonna know how to fucking fix it. Are you prepared for that? Is that the kind of thing you here for? I'll tell you better do them Kegels if you don't want to see. Well, why am I telling this lady this? She's not a real person. Yes. But if you don't want to see that happen, you need to do some Kegels.
Fifth said the number of scenes they recreated in the casino part was all was all band and thriller scenes. Huh. I did not know that. Or Bond and thriller scenes. Sorry. My eyes.
Thriller.
Yeah. I don't
see the thriller. Like, I hear you on the Bond. Yes, very much so. James Bond.
Yeah, definitely. Bond
There's actually an actual scene from James Bond and what is it? Casino Royale.
Yeah, Dr. No.
Dr.
The one with the eye patch.
Yeah, no, the eye patch nigga. Yeah.
Yeah, this like I mentioned before, this scene kind of irritated the ever living shit out of me because it just went on for way too long. I got the gag pretty early on. It's like, okay, I get it.
Maybe
He's
they
making
thought
everybody do this.
Maybe they thought other people wouldn't get it, like younger people, a lot of other people. I mean, technically, we could have a lot of this could already been ruined if a lot of us just watched the. Like, you could have spoiled a lot of this if you just watched the Twilight Zone episode that it's based off of, and possibly ruin a little, not necessarily all of what's already going on. Like, what's going to happen. So, I don't know. Would Laura says, would you guys pick Vegas if you had the world at your feet?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It's really hot in Vegas. That's the first thing. Where would you pick?
Maybe somewhere. Maybe Hawaii. Or nah, it's too hard to get resources out there.
Yeah, nigga. I was like, well, I ain't visiting you. I will not be visiting you.
I don't know if I could empty out New York, then New York would be cool. If I could just tell everybody
New York and Vegas. I guess the weather.
I'm
talking about when there's nobody there.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least in Vegas you can play games.
Or maybe
like you can. Yeah. We could play all kind of games.
Yeah, or maybe
and they got a football stadium. New York doesn't have a football. That's in New Jersey.
Yeah, maybe somewhere in New England where there's like a whole bunch of like space. So I can see these weirdos running up on me.
I was gonna say, so you just live in Worcester? I myself, I don't know. Vegas sounds cool until the AC breaks or something like that. World at my feet, though, I guess then the AC would get fixed anytime I wanted to be fixed. Yeah, we're simple kind of guys. I think I would just be in LA.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody here. World at my feet. Like, not nobody real here. Just these people who have to touch me in very nice, awkward ways.
Yeah, some really nice.
As I have sexual relations with them in uncomfortable places.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about the back of a Volkswagen.
There's plenty of nice places you can just steal here. If you're just
That's a great question.
That was a really good question.
Y'all answer the question yourselves. I want to know fifth Bantha, Movie Files, Chris. I can't read your name right now because it's not on here. The Simulation Presents. I always forget that shit, Big Dog. You got to forgive me. I want to know, where would y'all go? Where would y'all be at? World at your feet. Everything at your fingertips. Girls giving you pee-pee touches whenever you want. Where would you go?
Fifth Bantha said he worked as a janitor in an animal testing lab, so his soul was already dead. That's the theory.
You know that? Do you know that? Hold on. Do you know that to be true?
I'm sure he does not know that. He's got to be speculating. That would be crazy, though. Janitor in an animal testing lab is wild. That's weirdly specific.
I can't laugh because I'm like, literally, I'm like, nigga, are you real with this one right now? Laura says, I think his backstory is going to play a huge part in the show. Fifth says thriller movies like gangster movies. Oh, okay. Like you dirty rat. You try to kill my brother. Fifth Bantha says also it went on long because we had to see it. He's talking about the poker game. It went on long because we had to see it for how fake it was. Vegas dude even got mad when they broke character. Vegas dude. He's French dude if he's anything, right? Now he's Vegas dude. Y'all see what you did with yourself, French dude? Now you're Vegas dude. He also says, go on to say, wonder if Vegas guy gets brought up on charges if Carol wins.
Carol wins.
What, you think he's going to get war crimes or some shit? This nigga, international pimping, boy. If you think that Diddy is in trouble, let me tell you something. This nigga is going to rot in hell.
I think the laws are going to be, they're going to have to just like let a lot of shit slide. I'm sure that, what's his name in Paraguay has broken some laws while he's down there too. Just like, we're going to have to let that shit slide. You have to do what you can to survive. Although that guy's, I don't know. I mean, he's probably going to fucking kill himself. Honestly, if everything goes back to normal. He's like, I can't
whatever
live like
life
this.
he was living, he go, I have lived it. I have lived the entire life.
I've done all I
done all I can. I have had sex with more women than I can count. I have contracted 4 venereal diseases, one of which they had no cure, but they found one.
I have made everyone in the world work on it.
I have lived in the perfect world. And now I must cease to exist. Because what you have brought back, Carol, is chaos.
This is bullshit.
This is straight bullshit.
Banthas said he would probably go to Japan. That's not a bad choice. I thought about Italy too, but I ain't never been there. What if I go there?
What am I going to go there for? They got internet everywhere? Put it in the comments. Fifth Panther said no, but I was hella confident sounding right. Yeah?
Yeah, with that
theory. Let me tell you something. I'm here for it. I'm kind of here for that theory.
Just to wrap up,
I'm starring it so I don't forget it ever in life.
Just to wrap up the end of this episode real quick. After finding a barcode on the bag, Carol traces its origin to a local food packaging plant and discovers something shocking hidden under a tarp. Dum, dum, dum.
It was dead bodies. Move on.
Yeah, luckily.
We've already talked about, we jumped from episode 5 to episode 6.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about episode 6 already, but I just wanted to.
Yeah, we get it. We get all the points in.
So this was there was it was obviously a cliffhanger between 5 and 6, but I don't think anybody was surprised that there were dead bodies in there.
That was the one drop that I was looking for that I forgot, that I was trying to remember which one I need.
What?
Get him some milk. He needs some milk.
Well, after I found out that it was dead bodies, what I was thinking was,
do we care? Are we caring about that?
Because it felt very much like Soylent Green. Like I saw it coming a mile away, and it didn't make for a funny reveal when she goes to Vegas dude and she's like, "You won't believe what they're doing." It's like, "Oh yeah, the whole eating people."
You
thing.
okay with them? That's something you. You was like, "Oh, they're just killing people, eating."
You just cool with that? Okay.
You just thought that from the beginning. When did you? I mean, you said it was. I'm trying to figure out when you saw it. I thought it was more obvious, like, oh, okay, the milk has some, like when she went to touch the milk, then I was like, oh, that ain't milk. But I didn't feel like, oh, that was obvious. I saw that coming. Like, oh, she's clearly driving to a milk factory. And I'm like,
well, I meant like after she lifts the tarp up and she's like, oh, I was like, there's dead bodies.
But yes, but I don't think that was like a reveal. Like that was the very end of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that it was a reveal at the end. I mean, when at the beginning, I think it's more so like okay, now what is she gonna do? Which is kind of like what everything has been. Every end of every episode has been, okay, well, now what is Carol gonna do?
Yeah.
Not, oh, did this move this along? Or like the whole show is like, what is Carol gonna do? But if you're someone like Film Age Simulation Presents, I'm pretty sure you're going to be more interested in the other stuff, like the science behind it. What is going on? Who cares what Carol thinks? What is taking place? Carol is a red herring that makes you run around with your head cut off the entire series without picking up on the cues and the things that are actually taking place that are leading you up to this big reveal that we're going to have some kind of big reveal at the end, right?
Yeah. And I do trust that there is going to be something twist. Shit, Vince Gilligan's got to make me like this show. Because I do like the things that they're exploring, philosophically, but similarly, I appreciate a show like Three Body Problem, because just like there's just more shit going on. This is like a three body problem, but if we just were following
one person,
just one person who has nothing to do with like solving any.
Well, no, that was what's his name from Game of Thrones, the fat dude from Game of Thrones in Three Body Problem.
Yeah.
He had nothing to do with
that
it. Yeah, he was just there. It's like, well, why was he even a character? He's just like this vehicle to have rich shit. So
yeah, he was the money.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, feared. But to dovetail into that,
Drunkies winner last year.
There you go. Dovetail into Drunkies winner. Because Simulation Presents did mention that he feels like this is his favorite high concept sci-fi comedy adaptation of a script novel.
Yeah, he's just throwing words out there.
Y'all were film words. Oh man. So I forgot what my point was, but yeah, it definitely had to do with what you said. Simulation Presents says, but I like that each discovery is like a love letter to the tropes of old science fiction, knocking out a possibility of what these things are. Yeah, I do think that like other people who are a little smarter than Alex have said on YouTube, smarter than both of us, they've mentioned that maybe there's an object being built that is supposed to project the signal more, and maybe that's the reason that they really haven't figured out a way to cure the dying thing,
right?
The starvation thing, because they don't really plan. It's not a plan to grow more people. It's a plan, or have more people born or whatever. It's a plan to spread the consciousness. So the consciousness keeps getting spread. They need it. They need an amplifier to make it keep pushing, because there's nothing on Earth that would be able to generate that kind of power, which is kind of what they start talking about at the beginning of first episode. I need to rewatch that episode, like knowing what I know now type of situation.
Yeah, I would like to rewatch some of these episodes too. So I don't want to because they're boring. I'm just joking.
I do know for a fact that they are better on second and third watches.
I'm sure they are.
If you haven't done that, definitely do that.
And I did definitely enjoy the first two episodes a lot, because they had a lot to explain, just like set
and
up.
They were back to back. I think this show is a better show if it would just. I hate it when they do that, because it messes up our schedule. But this would have been a better served release if it had been released with all of them at one time.
Yeah, some shows are just better served to be week to week, and some shows are better like in a binge format. Just to explain the whole HDP situation that's going on with the hive mind. Vegas guy shows Carol a recording, which explains that the others cannot kill any animal or plant. Hence, to sustain their body, they supplement their diet with human-derived protein from dead bodies. This was all very eloquently
You want to see a dead body?
described by the charming John Cena. What did you think of John Cena cameo?
No.
You think it's potential nominee for best cameo?
What is this playing? Oh shit!
Oh yeah, that's just that.
I was like, what is this? No, not a drunkie cameo nominee at all. No. There's a video I was trying to look up. It's a video. I should have had it prepared, but in one interview once, John Cena mentioned that Taiwan was its own country, which, for those who don't know, that is how the majority of the world sees it. But China has a huge fucking problem with that because they consider it to be to be an occupied government occupying their land while basically economically preventing them from being able to get their land back using economical, social, economical, global economical reasons to keep them from being able to get it without actually having a bang, bang, bang war. Right. So with that being said, a lot of movies get made in China. Chinese go see movies more than you do. So they made that nigga make a video where he spoke Mandarin and apologized. Let me tell you something. You want to see some crazy ass shit? Go online after you finish this, or just do the picture-in-picture thing, and then you hit it and you look at the short of him speaking Mandarin. John Cena, man, crazy. Didn't expect it. But yeah, I think that's all a play off of that.
Yeah, very well could be for sure. Yeah, like how just it could be like a nice meta commentary on that kind of stuff. Yeah, I thought that is also a fun way of showing how just out of touch these aliens are. They don't really understand that wouldn't win Carol over. It's like, she, you know what? If John Cena explains it to her, she'll probably this will probably go down real smooth.
I forgot we're not in separate ones. That's my bad.
We're in the same room together today.
Yeah, I forgot you're sitting next to me. Don't judge me, people. Don't judge me. Let's see here what this is. HDP in Spanish means son of a bitch.
Does it?
I'm HDPing niggas all day tomorrow at work.
This show is fun and educational.
Fifth Man says all consciousness can be in one person, and so that's what they want control for. They want her to be the one. I got more theories on that kind of shit. We talked about it last time, but we do got to get to the next topic, the next show. So I don't want to hold you too hard here.
Real quick, we should just talk about the last moment in the episode because it rewinds to 3 days prior, where Venusos receives the first of Carol's messages and realizes he is not alone. Using the address from the package, he begins driving to Albuquerque. At least, we assume that's where he's going.
You walk alone.
Well,
he grabbed like 16 maps. So yeah, I'm going with he's going to Albuquerque.
Yeah, he's got a long way to go.
But the reason he had so many maps is because, tell me if I'm wrong, Laura, but Paraguay is like one of maybe 7 or 12 countries that's landlocked in all of Brazil. I mean, all in the South America.
Interesting.
I might be wrong about that, but if I'm wrong,
I will say the ending of this episode was interesting because with him actually heading off to Carol, I'm just like, finally somebody's doing something. So not just like waiting to like just I feel like he's being very proactive. And there's going to be something that's going to move the plot along the next couple episodes. We get 2 episodes. Well, we get 3 more episodes.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah,
there's
okay.
9 episodes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So there's still plenty of time for them to turn this around. For me, I know a lot of people are enjoying it. So like, fuck me, Vince Gilligan doesn't need my approval. But let me know in the comments what you guys think of this show so far. What do you expect may happen in these last 3 episodes? You got any theories?
This show so far has an 8.4 rating.
Okay, that's for the
on IMDb, and I was trying to get to the episode.
Yeah, it is interesting, the rating for the show versus the rating for each individual episode.
I was trying to get the episodes, but I'm always bad at that episode guide stuff. This episode was an 8.0, which is the third to is like the third highest rated.
Okay.
Third or fourth highest rated.
Yeah,
the first episode is the highest rated, 9.0.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people said they really like this episode. Simulation Presents said that this episode was phenomenal. And that's cool. That's cool for you guys. Laura,
so yeah, she said, Paraguay is landlocked. It's one of those very few countries that's landlocked. And she says, but it's also impossible to drive all the way up.
Okay. So maybe we might see some adventurous shit that he's gonna have to do.
That'd be dope. He just shows up at episode 9, and then they go to season 2.
Yeah.
Sounds like
that
some
would actually
TV shit.
irritate me, but that
sounds like some TV shit.
Yeah, that's some TV shit. But guys, let's know in the comments what you think of this season so far. But we're gonna move on to our next topic of the night.
Oh man, sorry. The description for next week's episode, The Gap, says Manusos begins a dangerous trek to meet Carol. Returning home from Las Vegas, Carol gets creative with her rebellion. So, dangerous trek. So it might be some more shit happening, but I think I'm right about the episode 9. That's finally when he gets there.
Right. Yeah, probably.
Her Paraguayan prince, her Colombian prince.
Yeah, it did rewind a few days, but I still think it's going to take him a while, to your point, to get there. We might not see him actually in Vegas or in Albuquerque until the finale. But yeah, you're right. He's going to have a hard time getting there. And it sounds like Carol's going to do something. But let's talk.
She's been trying to do something. To be fair, it's just nobody else is doing it. So technically, she's not the one not doing something, but she did watch her girlfriend die.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, she's
asking all the wrong.
And,
yeah.
She's in an interesting spot. I tease. I don't hate this show. It's just funny to say it's boring. But we're gonna move along to our next topic of the night. We're talking about this final season of that's right.
Fifth Banthas says, so I love y'all and all, but I'm gonna not spoil any Stranger Things, and I will be shutting up now if it's possible for me.
Yes.
Yeah, we will see.
We are going to be going episode by episode. If you didn't hear earlier on, we know that all 4 episodes of part 1 of Stranger Things season 5 is out.
We're aware,
but we're just going to go episode by episode, so we have enough time to really dive in to each episode. I feel like it's an episode a lot.
It's a season of giving, so we're giving you more of our time.
Yeah, give you that sweet content. But let's talk about Stranger Things.
Virgin content.
Stranger Things 5, episode 2 of The Vanishing of Holly Wheeler. Obviously, a callback to the vanishing of Will Byers, the very first episode of Stranger Things. I gotta say, I enjoyed this episode a lot more. Fifth Panther said shots when Alex says episode. Oh man, you're gonna
just said it again. I was gonna read it. Somebody else is gonna be out there dying. Please drink responsibly. No jokes.
No jokes. Always encouraged, but never mandatory. The Demogorgon attacks and severely injures Mike and Nancy's parents before disappearing with Holly to the Upside Down. 11 follows the Demogorgon through a gate into the Upside Down and finds Hopper. The two then search for Holly until they encounter a giant wall surrounding the edge of Hawkins. Again, just with the title and the encounter with Holly and the Demogorgon, it's very much mirroring.
They look just like Buddy Holly. That's all I think every time you say Holly. Not just you.
Yeah,
show.
That's fair. Yeah, it's a good song.
Whole show.
Songs at earworm. But a lot of similarities to Will Byers getting kidnapped. So Vecna or whoever,
it's the anniversary.
Shadow King, it's the anniversary. So Shadow King obviously has some sort of weird agenda with kids.
Vecna.
Yeah, whatever he did to Vecna, he plans on doing with Holly. But
whatever Vecna did to Will, he plans on doing to Holly.
Yeah, is that what I said?
You said, yeah, no, that's not what you said. Don't matter.
Yeah. Like whatever he did to Will, he's planning on doing to Holly. So yeah, it sucks. But unfortunately for Nancy's parents, they ended up actually getting pretty injured. I thought they were dead. Did you think that they were dead when this happened?
Who?
Nancy's parents.
Oh no, Alex. Come on, man. It's Stranger Things, man. These parents, first of all, should have been dead a long time ago. Like when Billy didn't kill the mom, then I was like, yeah, they got plot armor.
Oh yeah.
They got plot armor. That was the time for them to die. When, for those who don't know, was it Kate's brother in season 3? He didn't kill.
Oh, Max's brother, yeah.
Max's brother didn't kill who's
Karen?
Karen's mom.
Oh, Karen is the mom.
Karen's mom. Well, now you.
I know there's a lot of names. Karen is the name of the mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Karen didn't get killed by Billy, and that was the perfect time, and her husband was perfect time because Billy would have been all jealous or whatever, and it's crazy. That's what happens when you mess with younger men type situation.
It's got horny in that season.
Yeah, man, she's bad. She bad.
Yep.
Shit, that's what it is. The problem is she bad. Baddest thing in Hawkins. Probably the baddest thing in all of Indiana at this fucking place. It's crazy. But that's like what happens in small towns. You have these extremely gorgeous women who end up marrying this like goofy fucking Hank Hill looking goofy ass motherfucker.
He does look like Hank Hill.
He's got the Hank Hill demeanor too. Like somebody's talking to me.
But yeah, I did like this opening. I did. I think just going back and forth between Derry and Stranger Things. Maybe I forgot what kind of show I was watching. But yeah, they ended up surviving. They're just very badly injured. They're only mostly dead.
Mostly dead.
Then later on, Jonathan accuses Steve of competing for Nancy's attention before a bloodied Dustin finds them. And Lucas continues tending to a comatose Max in hopes that she'll wake up.
I do want to say though, the dad, we never saw the dad, and he might not be in a status that allows him to survive.
Yeah, it'd be
he
cool
could
if he
still die. It'd be cool if he died. That's funny.
It's funny at first, like when they first had the first few shots at the hospital and they were wheeling out the mom. I was like, I don't see the dad. I think he's still in Nancy's bedroom or whatever.
Say, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
As I've talked about this trope,
where is the daddy?
I talked about this trope in movies that I hate. It's usually in these sci-fi movies and TV shows where somebody gets hit by a monster and the force is strong enough to knock them across the room, but they're still alive. It's like, no, nigga, that would snap your sternum in half. If it's enough to lift you off the ground, yeah, you're probably gonna die.
Not gonna, but to be fair, ooh.
To be fair.
Well, to be fair.
He did not get back and we have not seen him since that happened to him. So,
yeah,
I will.
Who knows? Jury's still out. He might.
That nigga might be dead because they didn't say, hey, let's go talk to Pops. They said, also, that's fucked up. They didn't even try to go see their dad. It was like, this nigga ain't gonna know nothing. We gotta go to mom and get some.
He doesn't know anything.
For y'all who don't know, they go to see. Y'all know what the fuck happened in the. What are we telling them? Why do they do that? Why do motherfuckers just tell us exactly what happened in the movie or TV show? We giving you that comp. See, that's why you fuck with us. We giving you that commentary. No, but we giving you commentary. We not sitting here just telling you the exact thing that happened in the movie.
Right.
Shout out to those who do that, though. You should go check them out as well. No shade.
Something that we did talk a little bit about last week was how I'm not sure why Mike had an opportunity to tell Holly a little bit more about what the crazy things that are happening in Hawkins. Where she's like, hey, this invisible man came up to me and said that there are monsters in Hawkins. What do you think about this? And Mike acting like an adult in like the first season of Stranger Things is like, I don't believe you. Like, why would
this be the thing
and then
that you don't believe?
Yeah.
Out of all the things that have happened.
And
this is the thing. A little kid talking to a visible man that like little kids.
He's like, hey, they're monsters.
It's monsters. And then you know for a fact that there are, in fact, monsters. Check this out. Y'all are hunting monsters.
And an invisible man.
just so happens y'all are looking. Y'all are looking now for an invisible man.
And yeah, it's
can't find him. Just so happens though, there's an invisible man that's been seen on the premises.
Yeah. Talking to your youngest sister.
I got two excuses for this.
Okay.
One, clearly she's young. You know, she's younger. Mike's older. You know, he's just trying to make his sister feel better. He don't know what the fuck going on. He's just trying to make her feel better, right? Mm-hmm. And two, Mike clearly is of the same overall consensus in 1980, whatever. All women are stupid.
You know what? That might have something to do with it. It's like, aw, you're a little dum-dum.
Oh, yeah. Are you scared? Let me show you my little toys that I fucking play with and I keep in a fucking bag. I'm so tough.
Like, that's not going to help her with anything, honestly.
Like, bro, do you know that your imagination runs a bit too far? This girl's go pull that toy out thinking she could really do something with that bitch. Right?
This poor girl pulled out her toy while a monster was coming through her ceiling. And Nancy brought up a good point in this episode where she's like, yo, we should have done something. Like, we should have talked to them about this
now,
before.
Yeah, why haven't we told them any of this shit for 3 seasons? 4 seasons, we have never said anything to them about it.
Yeah, because I get, maybe the first 2 seasons, you have hesitancy about it, but after the fucking ground opened up, and they said that they said on the news, there's hell on earth in Hawkins.
One of your friends disappeared.
Maybe this is the time to have that talk. I don't know.
Yeah. One of your friends disappeared, came back emaciated, looking like a goddamn. We just gonna talk about he was sleeping in the woods. He didn't hear nobody calling his name. He decided he just wasn't gonna come back. Get the fuck out of here, man. Come on.
There was a dead body. Like they found his dead body.
He was a dead body.
They found a little boy's dead body, and then there was like a couple weeks later, like, he's back.
That wasn't even him.
That was some other kid.
My bad. But shout out to whoever missing the baby. We got him somewhere. Y'all missing some kids. We got one. It wasn't him though. That wasn't the one we was looking for.
But don't worry about that kid.
Just craziest weird shit keeps happening in this fucking city, but it's always our kids around it.
Yeah, it's like,
but you know, it'd be like them crazy 80s summer movies where they would like do wacky shit and not tell the parents. And like, I think it's in that kind of a vein. Like, we can't tell the parents. Oh, not because it's gonna be bad for them, but because we just can't tell the parents. They're old.
Right. Yeah. And I totally get that in the first season, because they did the whole thing where they try to go tell Hopper and he's like, I don't believe you, go through that whole trope. But now like everybody's grown ass adults, and the ground opened up. Everybody knows there's monsters.
No, I mean, look, they killed that. They killed that at the beginning. All in episode 1, I'm just saying, like, all of the plot holes, they had kind of been covered up. This is amazing. With the steel blocks and everything, and them explaining a lot of stuff away. They do a really good job of like, just all right, well, this is TV, so this is not real life. Look, this is what happened, and here we are now. Here we are.
Yeah, they just the way that the everything ended in season 4, like it's fucking post-apocalyptic. Like it's devastating. Like there's no way that everybody in that town doesn't know what's going on.
No,
but then I understand.
No, how would they know what's going on? They would just know that there was some fucking crazy ass shit that happened. You wouldn't know what's going on. You're not going to know that there's another dimension. You're not going to know
the parademon bats and shit flying out.
No, that's not. So let me ask you a question. If that happens right now, you're going to go, there's a whole nother dimension underneath us. It's exactly identical. And there's another demon who's trying to take over the world. And no, I'm just saying, if you're going to have to believe what they tell you on the TV, because you're not going to go out there and investigate and jump through one of these portals and see what one of these flying bat monsters is. You're just not going to do that. I mean, you're looking from a point of view of someone who's watched this show for 3 years before that, or 3 seasons, or 3 years, if only. Damn near 3 decades. But yeah, if you're looking from a point of view with someone who has all the information, like these people don't know nothing. And if you go look at where it's all taking place, it's in the middle of nowhere. Like Hawkins itself is not on the inside of what's going on. And that's why Hawkins is in a perimeter of shutdown. So most people can't even see what, like up close, most people don't even see that.
Yeah, just the
we need a map of Hawkins.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
That'd be helpful.
Just what they said on the news reports at the end of season 4 is just different than the news reports that they started. Which I guess it's time jump. They can just change the narrative, just change it.
Things changed.
You want the?
I mean, they built a whole fort there now, so it's clearly some time, or they're trying to show that some time has passed. But honestly, the military will put up a fort really quick. Like they can build some shit real quick.
They're good for building shit. The Simulation Presents said, honestly, with each episode, it made me dislike the show even more, and how much of a rip-off of it truly is. I mean, yeah, it's always, like we mentioned before, it's always been very coded from the first season.
If you're gonna say that, it's just they just take from all horror movies. Goonies, Freddy Krueger, damn, I forgot the other one. What Hell Slayer? No, what's it called? Slayer? Hellraiser.
Oh, Hellraiser.
What was the first one? Oh, man, what
you call it? Jason vibes. With the Demogorgon in the first, at least in the first season. Yeah, it's a very derivative show. And that's what people like about it.
Sad.
It's just that it's very, it's very 80s. And I still feel like, first season was the best season, but that's just because it was just so new and fresh, even though, like we said, it's just like it reminded you of older shit.
I think the show has been basically the same, and I think that's really what the problem is for certain people. Is that like they're just doing the same thing, and like maybe that gets old or whatever. But I mean, these are people who didn't think they were going to get a season 2. So.
What happens later on in the episode? Karen and Ted remain hospitalized. Nancy and Mike learn about Mr. Whatsit. They theorize that Holly's
great name for a PDF file.
It's appropriately creepy. Holly's imaginary friend may have been real and involved in Holly's disappearance. Robin proposes Will's telepathic link to Vecna's hive mind to track Holly down in the Upside Down. This seemed like it was going to be a bad idea at first because, Will's mom brings up very briefly because Will's like, "Oh, I spied on the Upside Down before," and then his mom was like, "But then he took control of you." And
I was a little kid.
I would have gone even further to be like, yeah, he took control of you and then got a lot of people killed.
But he was a little kid, though.
That's true.
Like, we don't even know what's going on, which is why I'm glad they went away from that this season. I'm tired of pimples on my back, hairs on my back flaring up. Like, nigga, you damn near grown, nigga. You need to start doing some shit about it. Like, I don't want to see.
I was surprised they went back to this well.
Like, nigga, you know what the fuck it is. What the smell?
Back to this well.
Oh. I wasn't surprised they went back to the well. I just need him to take action on it.
Yeah.
Like, how many times is going to happen and you're just like, I don't know what to do. Ain't nobody actually doing nothing to you. You're just scared. Like, as we found out in this episode, like, he's actually just seeing the visions that Vecna is seeing. He's seeing, which this was crazy. I felt like we was watching that episode. That I told you we got to get that drop of not the episode, but the scene in Black Dynamite where they're trying to figure out everything about Anaconda liquor.
Oh yeah,
he's sitting there talking about listen, I didn't realize that I was seeing Vecna's thoughts. I was seeing what Vecna sees. So you were Vecna? No. See, that's the crazy part, right? I wasn't Vecna. I was Vecna looking at Vecna's victims' visions.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? And then she's like, well, why did you see the Demogorgon? He's like, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Bitch, don't ask me questions. Bitch, I'm not here to take no goddamn quiz. The fuck you asking me questions for? Just shut the fuck up and sit down and listen. I told you I found this bitch.
Fuck up with grown folks is
trust me, it's the fat nigga. We gotta go get the fat nigga. Speaking of the fat nigga, they kidnapped a whole family, Alex. Now, see, this is what I don't understand. See, how do y'all not feel like we're moving somewhere with that? Like, they kidnapped a whole family. Shit is definitely different than it has been in previous years. Like, it's about to get amped up.
Yeah, I mean, it does seem like
I'm in episode 2, right? I didn't skip to episode 3, right? we're still talking about episode 2, right?
Yeah, we're still
okay. I'm just making sure because I didn't watch episode 3. I don't think
I have not.
Episode 2, they kidnapped the family.
Yeah, they kidnap Holly.
Not Holly, the neighbors. I mean, the girl. What?
Yeah, Holly is the little girl.
Okay. Yeah, got it. Nailed it.
But yeah, I thought that this episode was better than the last. Like you said, things are picking up. And this is no Welcome to Derry as far as like the stakes.
Those are two completely different shows.
It does, yeah. It doesn't feel like, obviously, but
I mean, there's never been the type of stakes that you're talking about in
for sure. But yeah, just like we were saying, it's hard not to compare them because it's about little kids in a small town dealing with monsters.
Well, this is why I'd say it's not hard to not compare them, because we have never talked about it the entire time we've been talking about this show. So it's not hard. It's just recency bias because it is on right now. Welcome to Derry is on right this very second. So that is why it is coming to the forefront of your mind. We can go back to all of our episodes. I'm not talking about what other people have done. I'm talking about what we've done. You said it's hard not to. I'm just speaking to the fact that we actually haven't done it the entire time.
Like I was saying, it's hard, if you let me finish, it's hard not to compare these two because they're on at the same time. It's like
to me, it's not hard to not compare.
Like recency bias.
Yeah, I'm saying to me, it's not hard to, because we haven't been. So to me, it's really easy for me to do it.
Yeah.
I don't see enough comparison to make the comparison today. Like, because you're talking about the stakes. Harper was supposed to have fucking died the first fucking season. Like, there have never been stakes in this show. So, like, Will was supposed to have died. Then he didn't know. He was just hiding out in the woods, chilling. Remember? No, yeah. I'm just saying, like, there's never been any stakes to the show. So expecting to get steak at a place where they only sell chicken and fish is like you forgot because you ain't been to this restaurant in a while. You forgot they don't sell none of that shit there. You just came here and you got your mouth all ready for that steak, and they ain't got steak. It's just chicken and fish up in this motherfucker. Chicken and fish. Billy, I think, is the reason that people think season 3 is like the best season. Is because Billy got killed. That's real steak. Like, all of a sudden you thought that nobody would die, and then this motherfucker had his whole body like ripped in half, whatever, in front of his sister.
Right. Yeah.
So
yeah, I actually didn't like that season, it's not my favorite. But
I
don't hate any of them.
Right.
Yeah. Then moving right along, seems like no. In the wrong section. Oh yeah, Will discovers that his earlier visions were actually from Vecna's point of view as he stalks Holly, realizing he knows Vecna's targets before they are taken. And this kind of coincides with Mike and not Karen, Nancy having their revelation about who Mr. Whatsit is.
Who's Mr. Whatsit?
I am excited to see what's going to happen next because, it seems like everybody's got something to do. Everybody's very, and like it seems like things are coming together with trying to figure out how to stop Vecna.
Butt cheeks.
Like butt cheeks. But guys, let us know in the comments.
Need that drop too. Get some black drops in here.
Well, the quote is in the movie is a little different, but guys, let us know in the comments what you thought of episode 2. What do you think of the season so far? Are you excited about the next drop coming Christmas Day? Or are you totally out on the show?
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Have you ever watched a movie from your childhood and thought it doesn't quite hold up like you remember? Well, then you would enjoy our bi-weekly series, Does It Hold Up?, where we revisit classic genre films with a special guest to help us determine if it is as good or as bad as we remember. It's a whole lot of fun, so you should check it out.
Please check out the Drunk Banthas channel. They clearly are ready for being seen at a higher level.
Back to the show.
Bill, where can the people find you on the interwebs?
Oh boy. You can find me right here every Monday on the Drunk Banthas podcast on the Drunk Banthas Streams channel. You can also find me right here on Nerds at Night on X. Sexy. Yeah, we're also on Thursdays on the Bantha Bunch show every night. Well, no. Not every
every night.
Every Thursday night at 8:15 p.m. Pacific time. It's always Pacific time, okay? We live in Istanbul, but it's always Pacific time, okay? But yeah, no, man, come join us. We're going to be talking about it. Welcome to Dairy. I try, guys. Yeah, we'll be talking about that, and we'll be talking about the Diddy documentary a little bit because we didn't get a chance to do it last week because of technical difficulties.
That's right.
Funniest shit I ever happened in TV history. Please go over and watch the episode of it. Welcome to Dairy, episode 6, as we're going to be talking about episode 7. It was pretty crazy.
Thank you so much for listening to the Drunk Banthas podcast. We do this every Monday.
I was just going to say, you got a new video out. Go check out the Wicked review. Please, thanks to those who have already been seeing it, go over to the Drunk Banthas channel and watch those reviews.
Yes, sir. We do this every Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific time, but don't forget to like and subscribe so you get updates on new videos. Check us out on Twitter, IG, TikTok, Letterboxd, likewise, all the internet things at the Drunk Banthas. Until next time, stay safe, my little hive minds, and may the force be with you.